Hey, what's up guys? So before I get into this, this is a balanced playthrough. First attempt at fighting a Valkyrie here. And I tried to do little spoilers, I'm not showing off what gear they have. But I have to say, there's some of the best fights. Each one is varied, their abilities and stuff. Different sets, they're each different. So at least it's not the same boss. And I'm going to show off a little bit of the techniques I end up using in the late game. But enjoy. So we're all about 3 fights. This was by far the hardest fight. I had really low gear right after I beat the game and just went for this, and she was just ridiculously hard. At a certain point I was just like, fuck it, once you hit me, just let me die already. Because I can't fucking fight her if you just get hit once. You literally can't do it. I had to lower it to easy mode, and fucking... I don't think I got better gear, but I just tried and went for it.
Ready yourself.
But once you beat this one, it's totally worth it. The hardest one is definitely worth it. So I'll show you some techniques here. So when she does her flash move, you want to go... Oh god. So you want to dodge that every time, or else you'll die. Whenever she says Valhalla, just jump in the air. Whenever she does that, run away. Use Atreus to shoot arrows if he's close, and then charge your axe throws. Get a couple good axe throws in and get as much chip damage as you can, and just let your cooldowns recharge. Dodge. She does her ranged abilities. Because as soon as you're in her range, she will not stop.
That's just perfect.
It's gonna be really tough, I'm gonna tell you this right now. So yeah, when she does the flash move, run away, and you can do the axe throw really quick to get some moves. Try to utilize as much time as you can to get the cooldowns, because you're going to need your runic abilities just to get some stun lock, just to get out of her stun locks and counter back. So when she backs up, I do that move instead of using my axe attacks. And then I switch to the axe. When she goes for a counter, I try to stun back. Now I have to recharge. See, this is perfect. Now, this is good RNG. Now that I'm recharging, I'm able to do my throw. Trying to get her to half health, and then maybe without taking a hit and without using my rage, and that's kind of the key. shit. So I have a health booster. Gotta dodge that shit every time. Do a double dodge. Well, actually, quad dodge. I missed and failed. I'm gonna miss a lot. It's really hard to dodge these, because she'll do like 4 freaking attacks all at the same time. She'll throw fireballs and explode and throw knives all at the same time, it feels like, and it's just ridiculous. Alright, finally got my rage, so I can use that. That saved me right there. That lava was about to kill me, but you can use that to gain some health back. Now I'm in a bad spot. I did not mean to get hit. Now I need to use these health potions. I had to use muscle memory to dodge that hit. I am getting fucked because I wasn't dodging quick enough. I was trying to focus on hitting. I'm totally forgetting I can use Atreus' special abilities too. Oh! But yeah, that's some of the techniques you're gonna need to learn how to do in order to dodge that. Should have been dodging to the side. If you dodge away, that attack's gonna hit you. Like, there's so many different things that you have to like keep in mind when fighting these bosses, and that's why they're so awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna leave. Let's start with the ice this time to see if I can do some ice damage to the fire chick, because that seems like it would work right. But later on I get some better techniques. So you could slow time and use one of your runic abilities, and it gives a nice stun and ice buildup, and then you're going to use the slow down time as much as possible and get as much freeze buildup as you can on these guys, and then switch to your other attacks. After you're slowed down, you got the magic buildup from Atreus too. So that's a good combo. You'd want to use that a lot on these different types of enemies. That's a nice combo. But anyway, I'm gonna let this fight go on. Enjoy. I believe at this point I changed Atreus' setup, and I also gave myself a healing item to endure long battles. But here you want to open up with some of these runic attacks. And you would want to combo with them and like switch it up. So you want to hit her a few times and then use a runic attack. Stun lock her, hit her a few times when she goes for an attack, go for another one. And that's kind of how you want to stay offensive. And it looks fucking badass. It just looks awesome when you're doing these combos against her. And then when you're able to fucking figure out her dodges, you can you just feel like these are just two gods fighting each other. Anyway, I'll let this play out. Use the iframes of the rage, gaining some health back because I want to stay at max health while she's at half. I'll let this play out. Here you go.
Everything okay back there?
So you always want to dodge right when that wing attack hits. It always goes to the right side. Dodge the range attacks, dodge the small AoE, dodge left on that attack. At this point I was like, oh shit, I killed it. So that legit like took 40 attempts, maybe 80. So after studying the strategy of the hardest one for like 5 hours and then getting some better gear, I figure I could play back on normal and fight these guys pretty well. And I call this my Valkyrie hunting gear for good reason. It's pretty dope. It builds rage really quick and it has really quick cooldowns. And it slows time and focuses on freeze damage as well, stun logging. And using Tracer's stun arrows maxed out. But yeah, after figuring it all out, these were cake.
I felt that one, brother.
I will decide the best course of action.
So now at this point I'm level 7, and at this I feel like I'm kind of cheating, because maybe I need to put it on a little bit of a harder difficulty just to make this as intense as it was, because my first fight with the Valkyrie, my heart was just pounding, and these ones could not compare to the Volcano Valkyrie. But they still vary in their techniques. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for like all of these attacks, it would basically kill me in one hit if I didn't have this gear.
spirit in there.
Quiet, head.
Good luck, friends. Everything's okay back there?
No! Get up!
You're in Niflheim? Of all the places.
Oh, guess we're fighting her.
Alrighty. So, if you've made it this far and have not played the game,
This is it, right?
this is really something to experience for yourself.
The Valkyries are
But,
Valhalla, are they not?
I feel like I had to
You are correct. Valhalla.
just put this here, document this, because these are some of the best fights, and I kind of wanted to throw in some of my own techniques and see if someone else had some better ones. Because I do want to try God of War mode, but that's just ridiculous. All those attacks are just going to one-shot you for sure. But anyway, this is the last one. I'm talking overall over the lore because, like I said, you should experience it yourself, I feel. But,
Hello?
I don't think she can hear you, lad.
yep,
The
last
Hells
clip.
must only retain but a small portion
Enjoy,
of their own
like and subscribe.
wager the
If
rest is in transit to Valhalla to try and fix the mess.
you
left
learned
by their
something, maybe
absence.
had some issues with certain Valkyries. I know I had a few, with at least 3 of them, but the rest were pretty balanced, I feel, at a certain point. They all have different varying techniques and abilities that affect different stats, so you really have to be maxed out to really beat them anyway, so I feel like all this work is finally being rewarded. I'm gonna go now. Peace out.
Which way? so close to the end.
Sit. Lemnian wine. The island of Lemnos. Near the place of my birth.
Lemnos.
To a journey's end.
Really? Smells like rotten eggs. Is it still good?
Possibly.